Hello, homework group. This is the Overloof homepage, and I'm doing a quick tutorial about a couple things. The project that you have is this one. You might not have another one, but I'm going to go ahead and click on that to show you what it looks like. There's a couple layout options in Overleaf. You'll see here, this is where all the code is. I'm going up here and I'm clicking Editor and PDF. I like to have them side by side, but if you want, you can also do PDF in a separate tab and it'll pop out here. This recompile button is what you would click anytime you change any part of the code so that you can see the updates. But again, I like the side by side option. Over here, we have a bunch of folders and files that we use to compile. So I've worked to make a homework template. This is called the try template. It's not perfect, but it works for what we have now. So I'm going to show you how I would copy and paste this to make a new file. So I'm on a Mac, but on this Mac, I'm just doing Command All and Command C so that I can copy everything. I'm going to make a new file in our homework, new folder rather, for homework 5, because I've already made one for homework 3. And now, I want the titles to be consistent, so there's no space in that one. Yep, so then that helps because now it's organized better and our homework 5 is under homework 4. So now I'm in this folder. I need to create a new file, a new main file, and the main files all have the extension R and W. So I'm going to make a new file and have homework 5 and change it to text to R and W. That'll be the main compile file for this code. And I'm going to just copy and paste everything there. And so I can recompile now. And these are just the templates. So even like the scatter plot thing, that doesn't need to be there, but it's okay. We can change that. We generally have a bunch of questions and then you have answers. So the main way to compile code is to just note that you need to put things in an environment. Environments are denoted by beginning and ending. So we see that here we have an end of an answer, and this is answer 1. This is a section title. So if there's a different section title, we can place that within the brackets here. So that's why it says multiple linear regression. And LaTeX has its own way of tracking stuff. So we don't need to put part A. The code that's already in there does that for us. And then if there is any background to the question, we can just copy and paste that there. And then we have begin question. So between begin question and end question, that's where the text for the question will go. And they're already numbered because of how we have already labeled the question, so they'll show up accordingly. And this is the points, and the points is bolded, so you'll see text/BF. That's why that is there, and we'll change this for any number of the questions. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So for our homework this time, part A is, again, multiple linear regression. So we don't need to change anything about that. But we do have some data. And so I'm copying straight from the PDF, but we can also copy from our Google Doc the text from the question. And let me go to the right file, actually, right? So go back to homework 4 and scroll down and find the section for all right, we've got here, question 1, the text is here. So there is some special text here. I'm not going to explain how to change that right now. It would just be helpful for us to start copying and pasting the questions there. And so we have the text for question 1, and then we also know that for question 1, there's a table that's inserted. So I think we should add that to be consistent. And the rest of the text for question 1, and it's 4 points. So that was before the table. We'll make a note to insert the table, but the rest of the question is here. And the question is worth 4 points. So I'll just start there, and I'm going to do a Command Enter to recompile, or I could just click the recompile button. And as you see, the question shows up there. So there's some changes we need to make with the question, but I'll do that. But just note that's as easy as it is to get data into the question. Formatting stuff we can work on together, but this is how to copy and paste a question into our LaTeX file.